All right, welcome to the debrief. It's Dave O'Neill here with the great man Dan Connell.
G'day, mate. Great to be back.
We're backstage at Gluttony in Adelaide Fringe.
Between the squeaker and the piglet.
Yeah, and there's someone on stage. You can probably hear them a little bit, but anyway, we'll push through. We just did a line-up show at the old Belgian Beer Cafe.
Yes.
Which is fun.
It was all right.
Yeah.
They about 45 people in.
6:15 show in the night.
Yeah, 7 different comics plugging their Fringe shows.
And how long have you done Adelaide? How many Adelaide Fringes have you done?
Oh, I'd be up around, I reckon, 11 or 12 now, I reckon.
God, what was the first one like?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. That was the one I was telling you the other night where Gluttony was just a little thing up the
a
top.
few shipping containers.
Up the very top. And I did the same weekend as Clipsal, the car race.
Yeah, I remember Clipsal.
And the car race would start on the Sunday when the car race was on. I was on when it was still racing, and people couldn't hear a word I was saying because the track would come literally 20 metres behind the tent I was in.
Yeah,
like
right.
It was just behind. It was that close. And then
it was so noisy.
Yeah, then they had like Cold Chisel or something on after that.
Yeah.
Standard.
So Gluttony's become this big thing now. Like,
it's huge. It's massive.
With a lake and food and stuff. Anyway, yeah, no, that is distracting. Maybe we'll go somewhere else. What do you reckon?
I don't know. I think it's all right.
You don't mind it?
No, I don't mind. You'll know when you're on, that's for sure.
Not yet. I'm not on yet.
Your spot's coming up in 20 minutes?
I'm not on yet, mate. Don't worry about that.
You don't wish it on, but you would like an act that didn't get many laughs, so the sound stayed low.
Yeah, fuck. Exactly. Well, that's amazing, and you've moved up to doing the garden now. Like.
Over in the garden, yeah, which is pretty similar to Gluttony, as well,
Yeah.
But it is handy in there just for foot traffic because
They get a lot of foot traffic, don't they?
So many people pass through there, so you can kind of go from, especially on a Friday, you can go from maybe 60 pre-sales and sell 160.
That's fantastic. That's like Melbourne back in the old days.
Yeah, in the last hour or so.
Is it? Do you find the noise a problem? Like I was just saying, the noise then is.
Yeah,
music and stuff and circus acts. And
yes, it's definitely a different vibe. We were talking about it last night because you're getting. Last night I just have a consistent beat from a show next door, so it's a doof 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 through the show.
Yeah,
and it's not loud enough where they can't hear you. The sound in my tent is good, but it is there, and you're in a tent, pretty much an old circus performance area.
Yeah.
With bleachers that people sitting on benches, so it's an experience, and you can't really. It's hard to do anything where you really need to let you can't really let a laugh breathe for a long time.
Yeah, I found that.
Have any sort of pauses for long periods of time because as soon as you do, you start thinking about the different sounds happening, and you can hear people on there's rides in the garden, the cha-cha and all that stuff. So you
remember
can hear
when
people
Akmal was
screaming.
driven crazy here? He got a megaphone because there was a rock act next to him? Or?
Yeah, I reckon that was the year. It was the Fleetwood Mac tribute band, I reckon.
Really?
Because I copped that as well one year.
Oh,
so
man,
it's tricky because you want to get the foot traffic and you want to sell enough tickets to make it worthwhile coming, but you have to put up with external noise. Where if you go away from the garden and Gluttony and you're in a nice bricked room, it's harder to get punters to go there.
Yeah,
you're not
you're
not getting the foot traffic that
sacrifice kind of thing.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, I remember. Who was it? Tom? You look McGregor. They nearly had a breakdown here because of all the noise. If you're impacted by noise.
Yeah.
Whereas it doesn't really worry me. But I was on last night, and all I could hear was a dun 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 no no no.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go, girls. And then
great song.
Oh, it was a Shania Twain. There must be a
Yeah.
Shania Twain tribute band here. Then they did. I've got about 3 Shania Twain songs on my phone. They played them all.
You don't impress me much.
Yeah, that don't impress me that much. Oh.
Yeah. Good songs, huh?
They're good songs.
Yeah.
I mean, Shania Twain lives in Switzerland now, and she swapped partners with her best friend. Her producer husband, who she wrote, "You're the one I love, you're the one I love." He left her for her best friend, and then she married that best friend's husband. They swapped partners.
What's his name? He's got a good name. Mutt Lang, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's something worth thinking about, Daniel.
I've seen
swapping partners.
I've seen the documentary on her. It's actually really good.
Oh, is it?
It's a good doco. Yeah,
She's
the Shania Twain
Great song. Great songs.
Yeah.
It's not normally in my oeuvre, that pop country, but they are good songs.
She's a real rags to riches story. She's
Yeah.
From humble upbringing.
Anyway, here we are. And what's the show about this year, Daniel?
My show, as year to year, I just write whatever comes into my periphery.
Yeah.
I don't ever write to a specific
topic,
thing, but I have got a bit in there about trying to get off my phone a little bit more. And
I've seen that. Yeah,
and things that are happening in my life that I need to get off. I'm becoming a little bit addicted. I've got a bit of an addictive personality.
Yeah, which you've covered in a.
Yes.
I listened to your Will Anderson interview. That was amazing.
Nice. Thanks,
you're addicted to gambling.
Yes.
You're a gambling addict.
Gambling addict for about 6 years. So
and you lived away from your family so you could conceal it.
Yeah.
Lived in, where was it?
Jindabyne.
Jindabyne.
Yeah. Of all places. Hello to everyone in Jindabyne.
Where you can make excuses. I can't come to your party. I'm in Jindabyne.
Yeah. It's too far away.
Your average day was just, your average week was incredible the way you talked about it.
Yeah, just spending all my money and time in the TAB.
Amazing.
Trying to make the money. Yeah, thinking I was going to be a professional gambler. Just totally deluded, young and dumb.
You always think your next one you're going to win.
Yeah.
It's like,
chasing.
But how would have you been now with it on your phone?
I know. I quit just before it all stopped. It all started. The phone bet gambling.
It's so full on now.
It's how easy it is to sign up and you'd be punting within 10 minutes.
And I say that as a form of voice of Ladbrokes. Because, I didn't really know much about gambling. My parents were both gamblers.
Yeah, right.
And they loved it. They loved gambling.
Yeah, you still doing the voiceovers? For
No.
At least somebody's getting some of the money back.
I said I'm having a holiday. They said, oh, yeah, your contract's up anyway, or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just,
Yeah,
that's
but
life.
I talk about the phone issue in my life, and I've found some good fodder there for, quitting and things I need to do to get off my phone.
Yeah.
I found this guy in America talks about just different tips, like having phone-free zones in your house.
Oh yeah, you get a box and stuff, and
So my wife, I say in the show that my wife and I don't have any phones in the bedroom, but that's all right because we want to film anything. The camcorder's still on the tripod.
There we go.
Yeah.
Your kid's too young to have a phone too, probably.
Thankfully, he's 6.
He did prep, so...
Yeah, I probably won't... I'll try and hold off as long as I can.
Oh, yeah, we held off to high school.
But was that tough? Because they would have all had phones that had...
My kids were... my son, it was on the cusp of phones too. He's 22, the oldest one. He complained all the time.
Yeah.
But no one at primary school had a phone.
Okay,
no one.
Yeah. That's good.
But then now there'd be kids at primary school with phones.
Haven't they got that one now where it's not, you can't do apps or anything on it? It's just a safety.
Get a dumb phone.
Yeah.
Get a dumb phone. It's a good idea.
Yeah. And I talk about that in the show, how phones we had at the best in the early 2000s, I reckon, when it was just a Nokia brick phone. Remember those?
Yeah,
and they were just,
great play Snake on it.
Yeah, Snake, no social media.
Best.
Yeah, it was long for those times.
Just wind this conversation up because I've got to go do a gig, but we'll be back and chatting on the
debrief. Do you do many of these, when you literally got to go straight onto stage?
Yeah, it doesn't worry me.
Yeah.
Well, especially doing a spot.
Yeah.
If I was doing my hour show, I wouldn't do it because, as we know, it's all sort of newer stuff.
Yeah.
But now I'll be rolling out the old gold for these people. Don't worry about that.
Why don't you take this microphone up with you and hold 2 microphones so they can hear you do
some old gold?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Dan, we will return. We're back on the debrief, and it's the next day. Let's be honest, Dan. We're sitting outside the information centre. Adelaide Visitor Information Centre.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's a bit quieter here. We've both done gigs since then, and we're back here in Adelaide. We just went to the market.
It is one of the most impressive markets I've been into.
It's a good market, Adelaide Market. Yeah.
If you've got a sweet tooth, boy oh boy.
Oh man, at least I walked away from it. But I have been to Haig's chocolate shop, so I was thinking, should I buy a donut or should I? Oh,
maybe you get one as a finish to Fringe.
Yeah,
little treat for yourself.
Yeah, but then my wife's coming over, so I've got to do it behind her back somehow. Some sleight of hand. If only I was a magician.
When I was in Edinburgh one year, I did a thing where if I sold out, I'd get a creme brulee because I had this creme brulee van.
Oh yeah.
Did 24 shows over there. How many creme brulees do you reckon I had?
One?
Yep.
Yeah, see, at least you got one. If I do that here in Adelaide, I don't reckon I'll be having one donut too. Saturday night might sell out. But anyway, how many more shows have you got to do?
I got 4. So today's Thursday, then till Sunday, then home.
But
Monday.
You also do extra shows like me. I do, don't you? Like best ofs. And
it's good. Adelaide's great for that because everything's so. Melbourne's good for it too, but everything's so close together. So you can do doing a 6:15, a 7.
Well, that's what we did last night. We did Dan Willis's gig. Dan Willis is a British guy who MCs and puts on a lot of shows.
Yeah.
And we did his lineup, and you went on. Mick Neville went on. You went on. Then Cam Knight.
Cam went on.
Who's in my room before me, and he absolutely smashed it.
Yeah, he did a ripper.
He did a routine about cycling, and he obviously there were some cyclists there, and so then I had to follow him. So I just did crowd work, and
you did great, mate.
Well, I resurrected myself, but I tell you, I was worried. You know, when you're watching someone going, "Oh no." Yeah. Remind me of when I did the gala, and you've done the gala, but do you watch the person on before you?
Yes, I have many times. Yeah.
You know, I had to follow once Dimitri Martin.
Oh yeah.
And he'd never been seen in Australia. For people who don't know, he's good looking. He does one-liners and he plays the guitar. It's like I was there backstage, just looking at him, going, "Oh," and you psych yourself out of it.
Yeah.
I thought I'm fucked,
Sometimes,
and I was.
Yeah.
The spot didn't go to air.
Really?
Have you ever had a spot cut from the gala?
No.
I don't know if they do that anymore.
No, I don't think they put as many on as they used to either.
But also, I have seen spots cut down to like 30 seconds. I saw a spot once, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that was so quick!" And this wasn't that long ago. It was like, so obviously the person had said stuff they didn't like.
Must have been controversial, yeah.
Yeah, but
I kind of like it when the person before does well because they're kind of.
I keeps the room going.
Especially if it's a short set, yeah.
Yeah, I should have been more positive.
Ride the wave.
I just remembered, I just had I had my first kid, and I was knackered. Mm-hmm. And the night before I'd done Rove, but I did like an interview about my book, and that went really well because I had my mum and dad in the audience, and I got mum up to iron a shirt for some reason. We were talking about tips for life or something, I don't know, and then...
Was that late? Were you? That's the one nightmare about the gala is there's 24, 25 acts.
Oh, yeah, I was probably on later.
Yeah. Go in those last couples. It's a long night.
When do you normally get on if you do the gala?
I've always been on in the first half, thankfully, yeah.
Either the first half or the start of the second bracket.
Yes.
When they've had a break and they've had something to drink. But if you go on one year, I went on first, like completely first. Yeah. After the MC, and on the broadcast I was on last. So it was all weird. The feeling was weird because it's like I was on first on the night.
Yeah.
But it's funny, we were talking to a Perth comic, Colin Epsworth, legend of Perth. I've never met him before, but you know Colin.
Yes.
And he was, and I know this has happened to you. He was repeating one of my gala spots that he remembered when he was in school.
When he was a kid, yeah.
The terrorist hotline.
And then part of it, you didn't remember, was that right?
No, then he repeated another routine about weeing in the laundry basket, which wasn't my routine. He's like, yeah, it was yours. You did it on the gala. I'm like, no, mate, I remember the terrorist hotline.
Yeah.
Because that was the best I ever did on the gala. Like, have you ever done one that you would say was your best spot?
Yeah, I reckon.
So how many galas have you done?
4
or 5, maybe?
5.
Yeah, the one about spiders was good.
That was good, yeah. And probably the last one I did went pretty good.
What was that?
It was just a whole routine, 4 minutes about spicing up the love life in the bedroom, dressing up, getting my wife to dress up.
Oh, I haven't seen. I think
and she gets me. She gets me to play the role of a man who moves into a motel for a month.
Oh yeah. I've seen the spiders one a few times, so that must have had a lot of hits. Like a lot of. Yeah. How many views has that had? Do you know off the top of your head? I don't know.
Couldn't tell you, but I did it. I think I did spiders, and I did one about shooting the coins on the ground and then shooting the teenagers.
Oh,
and that got a lot. Yeah, those early ones.
Well, that terrorist hotline one, which was topical 20 years ago, would have been 20 years ago, and that killed on the night. It was topical, and it was just a routine I've been doing. It was good, and I got sort of. It's also the gala's changed now, but in the old days, if you got on the first half on the TV, like it could turn your sales around at the Melbourne. So someone like Hughesy did his reverse scratchy routine, and he just started selling out straight away.
Wow.
back when the gala really mattered.
It's more for the clips now.
More for the clips.
Social media clips.
Hey, do you know those guys are cops? They're cops. They're cops for sure. See those guys?
Whereabouts?
You'd be a good cop. You'd play a good cop.
Me?
Yeah. Has anyone ever told you you'd be a good cop?
No.
No, you'd be a good cop, a good detective, I reckon.
As in a
TV show.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you got good hair for it. Some people just look like cops, I reckon. Anyway, so the terrorist hotline one did well, and he repeated it to me, and that's always pleasing that someone repeats it. But then you're waving to random people.
It's Joe. Hey, Joe.
Oh yeah, how are you? We're doing a podcast.
Live podcast.
It's the future. Podcasting. It's not live. It's just,
Yeah,
it's just recording.
Hey, how are you? Do you know Dave? Dave?
No,
Joe?
how are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. When would I last see you here or? Melbourne, yeah.
Are you performing?
Yeah.
Okay. And has it been going well?
Oh, I've only done 2 shows, but yeah, it's going well. I'm in the Gluttony.
Okay.
Yeah, I do all right. Well, yeah, that's right. That's funny you asked if I'm performing because, I should do more pub promotion. I do. I haven't done.
That people know you all enough already.
Yeah, true.
I've been hearing a lot about you, but
Daniel Connell.
Yeah, it's so far
killing
so
it.
good. It's been fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Loving just love Adelaide.
Yeah.
So good, yeah.
Good. Adelaide loves you. I mean, you both.
Well, they love him a bit more, I think.
Well, I think they love people that do longer seasons because then
Oh, yeah.
word of mouth gets around and.
I'm more like someone called me a legacy act. I'm like going to see Noiseworks. You know what I mean? Is he going to do his hits? Dan's more.
That's good.
What are you? You're more recent. You're more like, I'm trying to think of a current band. I don't know many current bands.
Anyway, I'll leave you to your podcast.
Got you,
Good
Joe?
to see you.
Fine, good to see you.
See you. Anyway,
do you
that's
say that
Joe.
on stage?
No, I should say that.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's true. It's like...
And Noiseworks is a funny...
Well, that's a term they use in England, apparently, legacy acts. Adam Dwyer, friend of the show, was telling me about this, and he goes, I said, I'm like Noiseworks. Or, like Jamone's a bit of a legacy act.
Yeah.
Because he's from 30 years ago. And so people... Then again, he still gets big crowds. Like, I'm more like a one-hit wonder band. Like, hang on, who had one hit? Like it more obscure, a bit more cult-ish. Spy vs. Spy.
No, who sang Come On Eileen?
Oh, Dexy Midnight Runners. Yeah, I love them.
That's one hit wonder, weren't they?
They were one hit wonder in Australia, but they had a lot of hits in England and stuff.
Oh,
I
okay.
love Dexy Midnight Runners.
Well, that's you.
Yeah, that's me. I'm no, hang on, come on, Eileen. Oh.
Your
But Jamone's more madness. They
your
had about
terrorist
20
hotline bit was your Come On Eileen.
Terrorist hotline, as confirmed by Colin Epsworth last night, and then the pissing in the laundry basket, which I don't reckon I'm sure. I've got a very good memory, but then again, I have watched a spot I did on a show 20 years ago, and I could not remember the routine.
Right. Do you
Well,
write
that's-
things down?
Yeah, but I've lost all my
Yeah,
notepads.
you wouldn't have that notepad
I
from
don't
then.
know. You know when you look at your list of years ago?
Yeah. Still, though, I think when someone mentions a bit to you, you know, because I've had that before where somebody said something to me about a bit I did, and I'm like, no, that's Dave Thornton, or that's another tall. Yeah, but I think even if it's 20 or 30 years ago, if it's your bit or not.
I don't know if I do a bit about pissing in the laundry basket.
Yeah. I had a reviewer in Melbourne once review my show and mention like 6 things that weren't me. It got me mixed up with someone else that he'd reviewed on the same night.
Yeah.
It
And
gave me 3 stars.
Well, people
I was like,
come
were you
and
reviewing me or are you reviewing the other person?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So people come and see you in a lineup show and they go, I love your bit about having a baby, and you're like, I didn't. That's Husey. That wasn't me. No, it was you. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
And they've just seen you half an hour ago.
Yeah.
People are special. Anyway, who knows who else we'll spot here?
Yeah, it's a nice little spot.
Is Joe a comedian? No.
Joe worked for Comedy Festival forever.
That's right.
And then now she came here as she was doing like artist stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not sure whether she's still.
I reckon I went
her
on
to send whether she was still with the Fringe
Roadshow maybe or something with her.
Yeah, she would have. Yeah, she would have done Roadshow.
That's
a
where
long
I know
time
from,
ago,
I reckon.
for sure. Yeah.
But I did Roadshow that long ago. I can barely remember it.
Yeah.
I remember the first Roadshow I did in WA. I replaced Peter Burner because he was doing his TV show pilot for Backburner.
Yeah.
And it was me, Husey, Mickey D, who just left school, and Greg Fleet, Jody J. Hill, and a American comic called Louis Schaefer,
Yeah.
whose catchphrase was, Louis Schaefer, not gay. And he had badges he would hand out. Because he looked a bit gay, but he'd say, I'm Louis Schaefer, I'm not gay. But his story was extraordinary. Me and Mickey D still talk about him because he's morphed into a right-wing commentator in England. He's on GB News, where he's just all about immigration and even though he's a New York Jewish guy living in England.
Who would have thought a guy that gave out not gay stickers would turn into a right wing?
Right-wing nutbag. But we would go to towns like Esperance where he would die on the arse, and then then at the end of the show he'd hand out badges and stickers to like confuse farmers, like the bloke wasn't very funny. Anyway,
have you done roadshow in the last little while?
No,
not for a while.
You wouldn't do much anymore though.
No, I do. I've done maybe one leg last year. I've got one leg this year.
I get asked occasionally, but they're often, they're too far away. Oh my God, bloody Adelaide.
You'd be booked out,
the money's not good enough or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you'd be booked out anyway.
Got other stuff on. Got other stuff on, mate.
Yeah,
anyway, they're good fun though when you do them.
Yeah,
they're good fun.
Maybe they'll start putting a legacy act on those.
Yeah, get the legacy. Get the
last spot.
Come on, Eileen. Where's Dexy's? Where's the Dexy who's in that runner guy? Awesome times. All right, well we can wind up. We should talk about the gig last night. So what went well last night at the Great?
Which one are we talking about?
The Belgian Beer Cafe, which has been renamed as the
Laneway Social.
Yeah, I got to say, that's not a great name.
No, and
But why do they rename the Belgian Beer?
Especially when you don't change any aspect of
There's
the place.
nothing been changed.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah. They must have sold the...
They're still serving Belgian beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's called the Laneway Social, like a coffee shop.
Yes. I'm not sure. It has to be something to do with the naming rights or something. Because you wouldn't... Why would you? Because everybody still says the Belgian.
Oh. Well, what went well in your gig? What went well, Dan?
What did I do last night? I did...
no, you did the thing about talking into your shirt, which is very funny.
That's undercover.
Funny.
I've done that on a... I've done that
See, again, you look like a cop. I've nailed it. You look like a cop.
Yeah, talk about being an undercover cop. Good way to fill the day up. That one just is kind of like a...
That's a good one. That's a closer.
Yeah, if I'm ever doing small spots to promote things or whatever, that's just always...
It's good if you can come up with a new closer every couple of years, because your old closer used to be...
taking it easy.
Because we've all got one of them in the back of our heads where you go, I just close on this, close on this.
I still bring that out every now and again.
Oh, mate, why wouldn't you? It's a great joke.
Yeah. So that went well.
Well, what didn't go well? Anything not go well?
What else did I do? Did that one? Oh, the first one I did a bit of crowd work off the top that went there, and then I did a thing about getting in a fight at a taxi rank. That it normally goes better.
That was funny.
That. But
were there any organisational hazards getting in the way? I've got one. It was still daylight.
Yeah.
So it was quite bright, and also I found out when I was on, a lot of them, like almost half the crowd, were from the same wine company.
Yeah.
Which I don't think anyone realised.
Good though, if you can have a good enough set to get them all to then pay tickets and come and see your solo.
Yeah,
that's the group.
Oh, they're all sort of youngish, and there was one guy called, what was his name? Daryl or something.
Darren, wasn't it?
Darren. He was my age, so I handed him a pamphlet as I left. He was the only one I flyed.
Yeah, you do that thing, where you see a guy your age and you say, "What's your name, Mark?" Darren.
Yeah, I guess their names.
How quickly do you usually get it?
No, look, it's always a fluke, but sometimes I get it the second go.
Yeah, right.
But I had a young guy the other night, and I said, "What's your name?" Hamish Lockie. He goes, "Fuck, my name's Hamish, and my brother's Lockie." So, guys in their 30s are often Hamish, Lockie, Angus.
Yeah.
But my age is Paul, Peter, John, Stephen. Yeah, I can do it now. So you're younger. You're like 40s?
Yeah.
Yeah, so your 40s are hard for me. Women are even harder, though. But blokes... But here's a tip. When I go into a corporate gig, here's a great tip. I look at the floor plan and I remember people's names.
Great,
and people think I'm a genius. Oh, you'd be bloody... There'd be a Gary, a Steve. Oh, yeah, there's Gary, there's Steve. People can't believe... They can't believe it.
They're too pissed to realise what's...
Yeah, or they want to believe in magic, you know.
Big cardboard cutout of all the names at the seating arrangement.
The best one I ever did, I did a thing for the Essendon Coterie group or whatever. So they're all builders and like big, rough-looking blokes for Essendon Football Club. And they're mainly builders, but there was a table of all builders, like Italian guys, Tony, George, Greg, And then there was one guy from an architect firm, Chris with a K. And so I didn't know which one he was, but there was a guy with glasses and nice hair. I'm like, that's definitely Chris.
And
so
was it?
Yeah, so I go, look at all you blokes. You're all builders, bloody Tony. What is your name? George, bloody, Andy. Yeah. Oh, look at this bloke. You're not on the tools, are you, mate? He's like, no. I go, you be an architect? And he's like, yeah. And I go, and I do a few names and I go, Chris? He goes, yeah. And I go, with a K. And then people lose their shit. And then about a year later, someone repeated it back to me. Someone was there and I said, yeah, I looked at the seating plan. I saw the look on his face like, oh.
All the magic's
gone.
He told that story to his mates for the last 12 months.
Yeah, I got another gig out of that gig because I did so well. I got a gig for electricians or something.
Yeah, and then there's no floor plan. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, there's no floor plan. No floor plan. But don't worry, I asked the organiser, what's that guy's name? What's that guy's name? Yeah, they're all tricks that I've learned over the years. It's good when you learn a new one, though.
I met a mate. I met up with a mate last night. I told you about after my show, and he had a group of friends over here that are over here for work, and they said their work had Des Dowling at one of their events.
Yeah. He's the king.
Yeah, and Des had a really great set, and then he walked off. And they were all still listening to what he was saying off the mic.
Oh, he talks to the mic.
And one of the guys looks like a young version of Dan Andrews.
Oh, yeah.
Black hair, glasses. Yeah. And Des went across the room and pointed at him and said, I didn't see you, Dan Andrews, love child. And the bloke last night said all the groups still call him Dan Andrews.
I do Dan Andrews too. That's another one. Pathetic lookalikes is a good one. And when there's a fat bloke with glasses and black hair, I always go, Dan Andrews, but he's been on the pies. That's what I always say. Yeah, me and Des trade them.
Yeah, right.
He came with a girl the other day. There was a woman in a yellow jumper, and she goes, you'll be having a break from leading the Tour de France in your yellow jersey. But I also did that one last night, which I did in England. I watched the crowd. And if there's someone with a really impressive plait or a back of a head, particularly if it's a bloke, I go on, I go, you've got the most impressive back of the head, mate. Because everyone else has been staring at it for the whole 20 minutes. And there was a guy last night that had beautiful...
Yeah, luscious hair.
Oh, an Indian guy. It was like a knot and a...
Yeah.
And then it's always good to see a balder guy and go, yours not so good, mate. There was no one that I could... Anyway. They're all tricks, Dan. They're all just tricks to survive at gigs. It's all survival instinct, I reckon. Anyway, how can we do better next time? That's my last question.
How can we do better next time?
Yeah, with a 6 o'clock gig. Hold it at 8. No, I suppose he's just squeezing it in, isn't he? It's time.
Yeah. Geez, I don't know.
Well, we don't have to answer that question. It's all right. We can... it'd be good to come to Adelaide. You know, Hughesy was coming to Adelaide just doing Saturdays.
This year?
Yeah. Well, no, last year he was just doing 2 shows on a Saturday.
Oh.
Like a FIFO.
Yeah.
Whereas we're here on a Wednesday or Thursday or whatever.
Tell you what, it's not a bad idea, but I think someone like him could pull it off.
Oh, could clean up.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway.
I don't mind I don't know if he's working in, but we're working in new shows as well, which...
Yeah.
The night after night is so helpful.
Yeah, because you sit down and then go through it all?
Yeah. But it all just gets in your head so much better.
Yeah, it's true.
And then the ability to be able to muck around with things and go in and out and do a bit of crowd work or whatever. Yeah. Once it's in your head, you can,
work on the order.
Yeah.
Work on the order.
Do you have a little order sheet on behind the store?
No, I just have it in my pocket.
Yeah.
I've got a good memory. Yeah. But don't worry, I forget some stuff. But I'm like I was talking to you about routines yesterday. I just try and... We've gone from doing those inside rooms in Perth to tents, basically. Yeah. And there's more silence and gaps. Yeah. So
different beast.
But I've already done some stuff that's made it better already. So.
But then you get the payoff when you get back to Melbourne because you're back
easier.
You're back in a.
You're doing the Swiss Club in Melbourne.
Swiss Club, yeah.
We'll go and see Danny's at the Swiss Club. It's probably this won't come up before Adelaide finishes, I reckon. So. If you're in Adelaide and you miss Dan Connell, well, too bad. But he will be back next year. How many years in a row have you done Adelaide, you reckon?
A lot, yeah. 2015 to now, or 2014 to now?
So like 11 years.
Yeah.
Oh, with COVID in the middle? That was a bit of a break.
COVID year was on. We did COVID and then I was here the last weekend of Fringe, and on the Saturday they announced Melbourne was cancelled. And then I had to do my Sunday show to about 20 people, knowing that I was not running it in for any reason.
But did you do that next year in Melbourne, or was it a different show in Melbourne?
Yeah, I did like sort of maybe 20 minutes or half an hour of it. Yeah.
So bizarre when think about those times. It was a while
Yeah,
ago.
that was and that afternoon in Adelaide, it was weird. No one was around. Like the world was really changing in that 24 hours.
Yeah.
And if I didn't leave, I flew out of Adelaide on the Monday, and I couldn't have gone home on the Tuesday. But my flight was the next day. It all stopped. Yeah, it all stopped really quickly.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
So how old was your kid?
He was born then, so he was like a month old when I came.
Oh,
to
in a
Adelaide.
way, that's all right.
Yeah.
To have a baby, you're not doing anything anyway.
It
Really,
was kind of
it was good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to spend
A lot of time with the
every
baby.
day with him for
Yeah, that's good.
9 months, whatever it was.
And he's at school now.
Yeah.
Phew, well, some of my kids are at uni, so it goes quick. But they're still giving me material,
Yeah.
and it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
And my son actually talks about, when you do the character based on me. I'm like, no, it's just you. It's not a character.
And that's why you got to keep the legacy band touring. So you can-
keep the legacy. He can. Like, I've seen bands like someone was telling me Dave Gleason from Screaming Jets is doing a show.
Yeah.
One hit wonder, really, with Better. That song Better. He had a few. But
Yeah.
that was a big one.
That was massive hit. Yeah.
Someone was telling me they went and saw him last night, and he brings his son out now
Cool.
to play drums. So I could bring up my son, just have a break. Anyway, here's Barney O'Neill, the future of comedy. I'll just go back and sit behind the stage. Well, I went and saw UB40, and this version's one original member, the singer, Ali,
Yeah.
and he would honestly take breaks for a whole song.
Really?
And let a younger guy sing.
Yeah. Can he still hit those notes?
Oh, yeah. His voice
Yeah.
is still good, the guy from UB40.
Is that
But-
red wine? Red
Yeah,
wine.
Red Wine.
Yeah.
They hit him Madonna. They had quite a few hits. And
It drives me crazy. Did they do drives me? Crazy?
no, no.
Who's that?
Fine Young Cannibals.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Roland Gift. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Fine Young
Wrong
Cannibals.
one.
Yeah, they also sang Good Thing.
Yeah. You know, I saw you like this. I saw an ad the other day for Bernard
Bit a bit humble, Dick.
Yeah, that guy.
That's really old. That's
yeah,
old
he's
to me.
touring Australia.
How old is he?
Doing
85?
like 92.
Yeah, that's
How do you do that?
amazing.
And he lives in the UK or somewhere. How do you work that out?
I know he's going to make it.
But that's amazing, isn't
That's
it?
incredible. 92.
Like to be able to get up, travel for starters that far, perform.
Well, comics
That's
can keep
impressive.
going. I saw Alexi Sale. I did a debate with him at a literary festival, and he goes, "I was talking about." He's do you remember Alexi Sale from the Young Ones
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff? And he's like, "Oh, I'm doing a bit of stand up still," and I said, "Oh, you should." I was not giving him advice. Oh, you should do that. He's like, "Yeah, but I'm 70, Dave." He was 70. Like that was at least 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So, and he was still doing it.
Do you reckon we could bring you're back here, Adelaide Fringe at 92, and I'm 70?
Yeah.
Do another podcast right here.
Well, you could, but
Yeah.
you know what? You do a show during the day, I reckon, like Morning Melodies. Just do
10 a.m.
Oh,
Nursing
11,
homes.
11.
11, yeah.
11. I reckon there'll be an audience for it for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, go see Dan Connell in the Comedy Festival. Then you're doing Sydney or Brisbane or
Yeah, Perth, Brisbane. It's Perth, Sydney, Brisbane. Yeah, all the
Oh,
festivals,
mate,
and then
you're killing it.
a Aussie tour after that.
Yeah, and your touring's. You've been touring for quite some time, and the
Yeah.
numbers are going up.
It's getting better. Yeah, so just sort of go back to the places that are well attended. Keep
Do you
going
strike
there.
them off the list? Some places go
Few.
fucking never again.
A few, but it's not because of the people. It's because of the deals. You just can't find
Yeah.
the little theatres in towns. There's a few that just rip you off. So
Yeah,
you've got to try and find a pub or a space where they'll have
Yeah.
you and make it worthwhile. Like people online, are like, oh, you're not coming to here or not coming here. And you're like, oh, I would like to, but there's literally,
I always go. I did some theatres last year with Oaksy, Brad Oaks, we toured, and some you'd go to like Bundaberg, and it was awesome, but we only drew about maybe 80 people or something. And I always say to the theatre manager as I leave, I'm coming back in a few years when we're both famous, and we'll pack it out. Yeah, the guy's like, yeah, great. I'm thinking, Oaksy's like, how are we going to do that? I said, I don't know, mate. Rob a 7-Eleven. I don't know. We'll work something out. But some of them are fantastic.
yeah,
But some have an inbuilt audience, and some don't.
yeah, yeah.
Some just leave you hanging.
Yeah, people are like, come to a town I've never been to before to perform, and I'm like, and then I don't announce that town, and then the next year they're like, why aren't you coming here? We asked last year. I was like, yeah, but you're one. Can you bring 100
Yeah,
friends?
can you bring 100
in this
people?
town of 2,000 people?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got to be.
Also, you've got to get to the town too, so it's
Yeah.
not in Victoria. You're a Victorian. It's not.
Yeah.
It's hard. But yeah, it's interesting. Regional touring, some go off and some just.
Yeah,
You know what amazes me is that our producer Celia, who does a great job, she speaks to the manager on the phone all the time and gets on a good relationship. And she always goes, "Did you meet Amanda?" I'm like, "Nah." Like, often the manager's not even there. It's just like I bet Gary the tech. You turn up and there's some guy, "Yeah, mate, just did it." The only place where all the managers of the theatres turned up was WA.
Yeah,
Weirdly, they were all there, and they were all there to welcome you. But
That's
I swear, a lot of these gigs are on the weekend, and the managers are just like, the theatre managers are like, well.
Yeah.
And Oaksy's always like, they turn up for Kitty Flanagan. I'm like, yeah, well, they probably would. They're not turning up for us, mate.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. But anyway, it's really interesting. Yeah, sometimes I'm amazed by the lack of contact. Sometimes it can be just one person. So you'll go and do Albury or somewhere, and you'll meet one guy at the loading dock.
Yeah.
You'll do your sound check. There's one guy there, maybe two, and he's the only person you talk to all night.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Maybe some people prefer it that way. I don't know.
Yeah, I've had different ideas pop into my head where could I travel with a mate and a trailer on the back of a car
Yeah.
and just set up a tent.
Oh, like a boxing thing. Yeah.
Had a footy oval and just set it up every day and get 100 in there. And the costs are just,
Oh, yeah.
Even just footy club rooms are great in country towns.
They can be good. They can be good.
And if you could just give them a couple of $100 to hire it out.
Yeah.
Because some theatres in small towns, just to give people an idea.
It's like $2 or $3 grand.
Yeah. High fee.
Or more than that.
And then sometimes you've got to pay the staff their 4-hour call time.
Yeah, we did one in Albury or somewhere, and there was a fireman there. Like, why is there a fireman here? Oh, you have to pay him to be here for the shift or something? Like,
Yeah, I've been to places where they had 2 people selling merch, and I was like, I don't have any merch. Why am I paying 2 people their 4-hour shift to sell nothing?
This is the thing.
Yeah.
This is what you notice when you go to these places.
Yeah.
But they're a bureaucracy, and they just charge it onto your bill, and you're like, oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some places I just don't understand why they don't make it. I won't name names, but there's places in Australia where I would love to tour, and the theatre hire is exorbitant, and you don't make any money. I've been to places where I've sold 160 tickets at $30 a pop and made $80 after flights, accommodation, promo. Yeah. And I've sent them emails and saying, and they get one act every 2 weeks in that theatre, because they've got a big 800 seat on 1,000 seat, then they've got a 200, which I'm doing. But that room only doesn't get used. I was like, you just do a better deal. I'll send heaps of mates up there.
Yeah.
And then you're making money on the bar. It's good for the community because it's owned by the government.
And they'll still make money.
Yeah.
Also, it's not their money. You're right. It's local council.
Yeah.
What do they care?
Yeah.
Why are they charging $8 grand to hire a theatre like that out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's a certain way of doing things.
Yeah.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, there's no one shrewder than Jamone, and when you just look at his tour, he does a lot of RSLs and stuff because they're free.
Yes.
They're free. And,
I remember talking to I used to do shows at the Bateman's Bay Bowling Club. It's now been knocked down. But they had a great deal. And they said, Jamone comes every year. He would come every 2nd January or whatever. Yeah. And I've talked to him about it. And his tickets were like maybe $40 and the club took $1.
Fantastic, $1. I love it.
Yeah, good
I love it.
Just so they recoup a little bit off tickets and then make
that's
the bar.
all right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
But then they would make, they'd get 400 in there drinking.
Yeah.
Spending $50 each.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, any local council people,
make
the
deals better.
Yeah, make the deals better. Anyway, go and see Dan Connell. That's all on his website. You got a website, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's wind it up.
Mate.
Thanks, Dan.
Cheers.